Approach to the best. 学风, translated by treasure and edited by care. Stay in the company of the righteous, and you shall become righteous. But keep in the company of wolves, and you will learn to howl. Hang out in an orchard, and yours will be the aroma of flowers. But stay in a store of abalone, and you will exude a putrid odor. With saints, you will get a clear and bright mind. But with thieves, you will become one. It is hard to avoid getting your shoes wet when you walk along a riverbank, and it is easy to get stabbed when you wander through thorn bushes. Consume flower nectar and distribute delicate fragrances. But dine on onions and garlic, and you will stink. Therefore, approach excellence, and you will approach perfection for a while. But be with degradation, and you will degrade. Neighbors need to be chosen when you move, and friends should be selected from society. On the mountain, you will learn the twitter of birds, and from bodies of water, you will understand the freely swimming fish. Pray to the Buddha, and you will gain the Buddha's nature. Pursue the celestial being, and your dream may be realized. Enjoy delight with an optimist or suffer pain with a pessimist. Associate with composers, and you will understand melody, or be with poets, and learn to chant. The bel esprits often reside on green mountains with sparkling water, while rogues live on barren hills with muddy sludge. Minds remain clear and at peace with the words of saints and sages, but become unsettled and uneasy with a gangster's words. To enjoy a grander sight by climbing to a greater height. To reach the fairyland by approaching the best. You have to be cautious in the mortal world, because even slight laziness may lead you to fall. Objects must remain segregated, or the bad ones will mix together with the good ones. Of restaurants with the same type of food, and within the same price range, always choose the one with more customers. Associate with people who are successful, optimistic, open-minded, and of good character. Drink with soul mates but chant with close friends, and do business with knowledgeable specialists but make love with an amorous lover. Life will have no regrets if you always choose wisely. The greatest creator is always the best. Therefore, approach the greatest creator to the end of life. The crisis of being eliminated lurks in passivity. 学风. August 15th, 2011. Translated by treasure and edited by care. Passivity means dullness, loneliness, and depression, and it manifests itself as a lack of vitality of life. Only initiative can expand the one's life into full bloom and play fully to the most incisive. Passivity is not responsible for life. It is the repression of life. It is only with initiative that the brilliance and wonder of the boundless world can be appreciated in life, and life can be fully vigorous. With such a short lifetime, the brilliance of youth flees within the blink of an eye. The precious time is gone as a torrent in a river. If the elegance of life cannot be revealed in a timely way, then as times passes and situations change, only pity will remain like dust and ashes deposited in the riverbed of life, and all the regrets will devolve into poisonous weeds and thorns growing in the garden of one's soul. Passivity is dark, initiative is bright. Passive lives can only be accompanied with negativity and pessimism, while initiating lives will associate with positivity and optimism. Passive lives are at the mercy of fate and cannot escape samsara in the endless suffering, while initiating lives can turn hostility into friendship and overcome all difficulties on the road that advances to the optimal prospects and to finally ride on the fate of the trajectory to reach the realm of freedom. Money in the bank ends up being devalued. One's wisdom and talent that cannot be played on time will ultimately meet their fate of having no value. Fresh flowers bloom for brief moments, fruit trees bear fruit which eventually spoil, insects have very little time to breed and calve, and hens need to lay their eggs exactly when they are ready, or they all risk being eliminated. A nation should actively introduce and promote its cultural characteristics to all of mankind. If they stay in a corner, remain conservative, and preserve their outworn systems, they will inevitably perish. A talented person should hunt actively for, or create good opportunities in which to give full play to their talents in due time. Until that time has changed and situations have shifted, the opportunity to show their intelligence and wisdom might be lost forever. As vegetation in nature does not sprout in spring, they will have less chance to stretch their green leaves, bloom, and fructify. Be active. Make your own wishes and ideals known by as many people as possible. The mind of a real gentleman is as clear as the blue sky, as bright as the shining sun which shall be known to others. Create opportunities to give full play to your talents, to make your presence bring maximum benefits to mankind, and to benefit society and nature. Even when falling in love with someone, you must confess to your beloved one actively and never wait passively, because waiting will destroy the best opportunities and leave only eternal regret. It does not matter whether flowers grow in the moor or on the cliffs, and regardless of whether they grow in the imperial garden or in the thorn grass, they will duly bloom their beauty. We should be like flowers regardless of where we are. At home, with friends, while working, in a dance hall, or on a journey, we should actively show our qualities of sincerity, kindness, virtue, love, faith, and honesty, and fully play as incisively as we can. Never wait for tomorrow, just bloom in the present. Say what needs to be said, and do what needs to be done now. Without blooming today, today will be wasted. Every day will be wasted. All of life will be wasted. Tomorrow's rising sun is not yesterday's setting sun, and tomorrow's self is not yesterday's self. Fulfill yourself every day. Fulfill your whole life, and advance every step with brilliance and splendor. Then, you will shine along the 10,000-mile road. Everything created by the greatest creator has its own value and function, and everything will prolong life and please the greatest creator only by revealing its full value and function. A fruit tree that fails to produce fruit will be chopped down, and a hen that lays no eggs will be killed to be eaten. People exist with value and meaning, and it is only by fully revealing this value and meaning of their existence that they can be useful individuals and have the opportunity to ascend. If one has neither value nor function, then they must be banished down to the dump of life, see hell. Chronically passive individuals have no chance to ascend up to heaven, and those who always hesitate, wait in depression like incombustible wood waiting to decay. The crisis of being eliminated lurks in passivity. Pessimism and despair belong to the passive. Optimism and hope belong to the active. Regardless of what situation you face, even in your times of greatest trouble, you still need to have initiative, for it is only in this way that you will have any hope to conquer your difficulties, overcome all resistance, and create an absolutely new world with dense willows and bright flowers. By a river, Confucius once said, "The passage of time is like the flow of water. 1,000 sails pass by the shipwreck, and 10,000 saplings thrive beyond the withered tree." Be active to make yourself a member of the 1,000 sails or the 10,000 saplings. Taking the way with golden times along, let your life be full of vigor and of energy, and full of the symphony of life and its gorgeous colors till you reach the highest realm of life, see the celestial islands continent of the Elysium.